Welcome to Playing for Second. I'm Josh, and today I'm going to be unboxing Beyond the Horizon. This is a new title from Capstone Games in collaboration with Cranio Creations. This is at heart a civ building game, but it uses the same system as a game from a few years back called Beyond the Sun. It has this really cool tech tree situation, and it's pseudo worker placement. You're trying to build your kingdom out using some familiar mechanics, but kind of combined in a new way, which is really cool. I did get a chance to play this at PAX last year before it was released, so I kind of know what's going on in the game already, but I haven't had a chance to play since then, so I'm excited to get it back to the table. This is one of the 8 games from our bracket challenge. It's one of our Elite 8 that made it. We're going to be playing each of those games one time, so we will definitely get this to the table relatively soon, and hopefully more than that. So let's get down to it. All right, so here is Beyond the Horizon. Again, this is a new release from Capstone. So let's get into the shrink here and see what we have going. All right, so first of all, nice cover art. Nothing too fancy, but it kind of shows you what the game's all about. All right. Here's our rule book, gives you a little overview of it. I didn't get a chance to flip through the rule book when I did play. Somebody actually taught me the game, so I didn't see how quality of a job the rules had been written, but it looks like everything's kind of laid out. Looks like there's a decent amount of explanatory diagrams and photos. This is really nice to have all of these symbol icons denoted on the back. That way it's easy to get to. All right, so that is that. Cool. All right, here are the pieces, the wooden pieces. These are actually your workers. These are kind of used for multiple things in the game, but these are the basic workers that you have. And depending on which direction, whether they are face up or face down, kind of denotes whether they are in use or not in use. We'll see those a little bit later. I'll just set these off to the side. 4 different colors. All right, here's the cubes. You're going to be using these cubes mostly on your board, but 4 player colors. And here are some other tokens that are going to be used in the game. Comes with a score pad. Okay, just a black and white score pad, one-sided. But that's helpful at the end. Look at the cards in a minute. Oh, nice, some extra bags for all of these pieces that we've got sitting around here. Those will definitely come in handy. More than likely, I'll be probably printing a 3D insert for this anyway. But all right, here's a player board. Okay, dual layer, so your worker tokens actually fit into the holes on the board here. And again, these little spaces down here and up here are going to be places for your cubes throughout the game. Nice round summary here on the side of the boards, just to kind of keep you apprised to what's going on, what phase, how your turn phase works. Really cool. All right, these boards are all identical, so they're not specific to player color or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about matching those up. I don't really understand why games try to do that all the time. It's just easier just to hand you a board instead of having trying to find, the one symbol on the board that's your color or whatever. Cool. Little spot for your civilization card here as well. Your active workers can go up here. So, nicely done player board. Get those out of the way. All right, let's check out these cardboard pieces. So these are the main tiles. This is what's going to generate your civilization board. So as you are kind of spreading out, founding towns, and then protecting those areas on the board, trying to score points that way. These are the tiles, all hex tiles that are going to be building together. Nice thick tiles. First player marker is a little pocket watch, which is cool. The money, just standard cardboard tokens. Nothing amazing. Also not the worst ones I've ever seen. This is easily upgradable with any kind of metal currency you want. All right. So pretty decent cardboard. And again, you're going to get a bunch of punch boards with the landscape tiles that are going to be building out your board as you go. Lots of punch board. This box is very heavy. Okay, and there's your starting tiles there for each of the player colors. All right, pretty standard stuff. Get the cardboard out of here. All right, and here is the main game board. Okay, here's the main side. And these spaces out here in the center, these are going to be where the tech tree is built. So if you've never seen Beyond the Sun, what happens is you start over here on level 1 tech, and as you do some research into that tech, you can unlock level 2s, level 3s, and your main goal is to get to these level 4s. So nicely laid out, nice art in the background there, and a nice little action sequence down here. These are some actions you can take throughout the game if you don't go out here with your exploration. So any of these little octagonal spots here are going to be places for your worker to go when you're taking your action. So again, pseudo worker placement. It's not 100% of a worker placement game, but there is elements of that going on. Back of the board even has just a full illustration on it. That's always nice instead of seeing just a black back on the board. So that's really nice. Nice production there. Cards, again, these are going to be used for a few different things. The first way is going to be out on those tech tree spaces. And some of the other cards are going to be for your personal kingdom. So these are all tech tree spaces. These are endgame goals. Some player aid cards. Again, that's really nice that you can see just some information at a glance there, just to let you know some bonuses you get as you unlock things. Okay, cool. Okay, and they've got these labeled on the back, level 4, level 3, easily distinguishable by the character on the back as well as the Roman numerals. And then again on the front, these are all going to give you some kind of action to take or some kind of bonus that you take when you take that tech, when you advance on that tech. Let's get this other package open here. Okay. So these are the actual tech tree cards that go along with these bonus cards. So again, labeled on the back with the Roman numerals, and then it all shows you the actions that you can actually take when you go to those techs. So you're going to want to unlock those, get some immediate bonuses, you get an action available to you from moving forward in the game. And these are just kind of one-time bonus cards that flip over on that tech tree. These are actual cards that you're going to kind of explore as you open up new technologies. Iconography when we played, the first time that I played, was very clear. Again, they have the nice summary on the back of the rule sheet. So once you kind of get the gist of the iconography, it's relatively easy to parse. And again, these are going to be endgame goal cards. So just different ways to kind of mix and match your endgame scoring up a little bit. Gives you some goals to work toward in the game. These cards are pretty standard cards. They're not linen finish or anything. So I did get some sleeves as well, phantom sleeves. The blue size, you're going to need 2 packs of those. Capstone started doing the thing that Fantasy Flight used to do, where they actually tell you on the back of the box what kind of sleeves you're going to need and how many packs you're going to need. I really appreciate those kinds of little things. It just makes it easy when you're trying to go find sleeves. So the blue size are kind of a American standard, but a little wider. So it's kind of an awkward size, but they seem to fit a little bit better than the greens. So. All right, so that was Beyond the Horizon unboxing. Again, nothing groundbreaking here, but a really nice, solid production, again, from Capstone Games. They seem to put out really quality components, really nice games. This game is exceptionally fun. I did not get a chance to play Beyond the Sun, but I have played Beyond the Horizon. Really enjoyed the tech tree progression. Really opens up your options, really opens up what you can do in the game. And you're really fighting at the end of the game there for some of those end game goals, trying to edge out a few more points before the game inevitably comes to an end when somebody meets one of the conditions. So definitely a fun title. And like I said, we're going to be playing this as part of our Elite 8 bracket challenge. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully that'll be out in the next few weeks. So thanks for joining this unboxing. We'll see you later.